Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, September 25, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Boston Bruins vs Philadelphia Flyers. Brad Marchand leads the team with 8 goals and 19 points, and while he had scored 4 goals in 3 games, he did not score in the last game, even though he did notch an assist. The team is averaging a solid 3.08 goals per game, and Patrice Bergeron and Coyle have combined for 11 goals. Backup G Linus Ullmark, 3303.01 GAA, may get the start in between the pipes against the Flyers, and he has been lit up for 9 goals in his last 2 starts. While Boston has been great at home on the season, they are only 2-4-0 on the road. Our first betting advice is to pick Boston Bruins. The Flyers followed up their win over Calgary with a loss to Tampa Bay in their last game. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Bruins, which will give them their second win in 3 games. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Pittsburgh Penguins vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The offense has played well, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.00 goals per game. Marcus Pettersson and Chris Letang have combined for 1.7 defensive point shares and 29 blocked shots, while also adding 2 goals and 12 assists on the offensive end of the ice. But the rest of the defensive unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to find open shots on the net. The bright spot has been the play of goaltender Tristan Jarry, who has a .922 save percentage and a 2.33 goals against average on 398 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Penguins. Following a slow start to the season, Toronto responded by winning 10 of its last 11 games to skyrocket up the Atlantic Division standings. Tavares leads the team in scoring with 16 points, including a team-high 8 goals this season. As a team, Toronto comes in averaging 2.67 goals per game and converting on a healthy 26.5% of their power play opportunities, which ranks 5th in the NHL. The Maple Leafs also rank 4th in the league on the penalty kill, with an 87.8% kill rate, and 5th in goals against average, at just 2.39 goals per game. Our second betting advice is to pick over. Calgary Flames vs Islanders. The offense has played well, but the defense has been one of the best in the NHL, allowing only 2.00 goals per game. Rasmus Andersson and Noah Hanifin have combined for 2.8 defensive point shares and 41 blocked shots, while Oliver Killington, Chris Tanev, and Eric Gudbranson have combined for 3.2 defensive point shares and 63 blocked shots to add depth to the unit. In addition, Jacob Markstrom has been one of the best goaltenders in the NHL this season, with a .942 save percentage and a 1.68 goals against average on 379 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Louis Blues. Dallas is averaging 2.53 goals per game. They scored 2 goals on 38 shots in their last game. Jacob Peterson and Jamie Benn scored a goal apiece for the Stars, while Luke Glendening and Tyler Seguin picked up an assist. Dallas has struggled defensively, giving up 3.27 goals per game. They gave up 7 goals in their last game and will need a significantly better defensive effort if they want to win this game. Anton Khudobin took the loss in their last game after giving up 7 goals on 29 shots. He is 3-3-1 in 7 games with a 3.73 GA and a .873 save percentage. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. St. Louis Blues vs Dallas Stars. Heading into the game, Jordan Kyrou has been the team's most reliable offensive player. So far, Kyrou has accumulated 18 points through a good mix of goals and assists. Through 16 games, the Blues center has 10 assists to 8 goals. Right behind him is Robert Thomas, who has 14 assists to go along with his 2 goals. Goalie Ville Husso has a save percentage of 98%, giving up just 1 goal on 61 shots on goal. On offense, the Dallas Stars are led by Miro Heiskanen, who has 3 goals to go along with his 10 assists. The team's leading goal scorer is Tyler Seguin, who has scored 5 times on the season. So far, both players have a negative plus-minus rating during their time on the ice. Goalie Baden Holtby has had the most time on the ice, giving up 20 goals on 244 shot attempts, good for a save percentage of 92%. Our first betting advice is to pick Louis Blues. Dallas is averaging 2.53 goals per game. They scored 2 goals on 38 shots in their last game. Jacob Peterson and Jamie Benn scored a goal apiece for the Stars, while Luke Glendening and Tyler Seguin picked up an assist. Dallas has struggled defensively, giving up 3.27 goals per game. They gave up 7 goals in their last game and will need a significantly better defensive effort if they want to win this game. Anton Khudobin took the loss in their last game after giving up 7 goals on 29 shots. He is 3-3-1 in 7 games with a 3.73 GA and a .873 save percentage. The Blues snapped their 4-game losing streak with a win over the Sharks in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Stars, which will give them their second straight road win. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Detroit Red Wings vs Arizona Coyotes. Alex Nedeljkovic is expected to be inside of the net this season and has been struggling a tiny bit. He is 4-3-2 this season and allowing 2.92 goals per game with a .912 save percentage. He got the nod in the goal against the Vegas Golden Knights and allowed 1 goal on 10 shots in 1 period of action. Detroit, as a team, has allowed 65 goals this season, which is 30th in the league. They have been around league average in power play goals as they killed 47 of 60 power plays, 78.33%, so this defense could be an issue as the games continue. Arizona is one of the worst defensive teams in the league, so it will be interesting to see how they attack it. Our first betting advice is to pick Arizona Coyotes. A 4th defeat in the last 5 games, 1-3-1, came about for the Arizona Coyotes, 2-13-2, who still gathered points for the second consecutive outing, 1-0-1, following a 5-4 shootout defeat against the Columbus Blue Jackets at Gila River Arena on Thursday. The Yotes had to tie the game twice, after giving up 1-0 and 2-1 leads throughout the first 2 periods, only to lose the game 3-2 in 7 rounds during the skills competition. Defenseman Jacob Chichron, 2 goals, 4 points this year, banked the 4-4 equalizer, provided an assist, and scored in the shootout for Arizona, which collected points in consecutive games for the first time this season. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5.